Makers and seekers in the night, hopes and fears.
Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Monday. Oh my gosh, but look at the light outside. Somewhere I'm pointing. It is, Jenny, it's starting to get brighter, colder. We still have February to go through, and February is the coldest around here. But still is a beautiful, crisp morning. So welcome to the My Tarot Morning Reflection, our daily inventory and chance to check in with the universe. An excuse to take an extra breath before getting the day started. Which means listening to the cards like the sounds of the ocean, which is my trigger. I suggest everybody find theirs, which could either be lighting a candle or ringing a bell. But it's just a daily reminder that says I'm going to take a breath. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. I've been playing with my new toy. I got a 3D printer for Christmas, and it's like I can't do the simple stuff. It's like I've got to actually learn CAD, make my own designs. So that's been fun. So yeah, I hope everybody found something relaxing to do for the weekend. And if not, welcome to a breath then. So this is where we have our chance. Good morning, Maureen. This is where we get to check in with the universe, or as I like to say, where the universe holds up a mirror, asks us what do we see, and we use the tarot as that reflection. So we can do that by, again, using our light switch to say I'm going to breathe, and then checking in with our own bodies. It's like, how's my feet doing? Like, my feet are flat on the floor right now, and then rolling my ankles a little bit, and then checking in with my butt, have my butt doing the kitty dance, making sure that's all situated and comfortable, and checking in with the shoulders, the shoulder meter, see where they're at. They're nice and low, and the neck. And then kind of feeling like I'm just in that space to check in with the universe. So, what does the universe have for us this morning is the question. This beautiful morning. Good morning, Angelina. Well, am I awake yet? We shall see. I've actually had 2 cups of coffee, so. So, what am I going to do first? I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one's a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path. Because this stack will lead down one path. This conversation's a totally different path from the path that this one will lead us down. And today I'm going to take the center stack, or what I like to think of as what's right at the heart. So I'm going to do our 3 in 1. Oh, and I apologize for Friday. I see now that it's like I had the scheduled tarot appointment set up, and I guess I clicked on new instead of what I needed to. But again, there are no coincidences. Everything has a reason. But I apologize for that. People found it anyway. That's good. So I'm going to flip each card over one at a time like we're reading the pages of a book. And we are starting with a nice little adulting card. Here we have King, Roi de Denier, so it's the King of Coins. And kings are the ones that, make sure that the kingdom's taken care of, make sure that we have our harvest, that we've gone to work, make sure that, the other people in the kingdom, family members, people we care about. Make sure that everybody's taken care of. And being coins, it's about home, health, and finance. So taking a look at those things that might be boring, adulting stuff. But it's also just reflecting on what we have to do today with what do I need to do around the home, around our kingdom? What do I need to do with our finances? So this is a check-in, and I'm going to... Goodness gracious. Where did that come from? So when we see the King of Coins, it's kind of a check-in to see where we're at as far as just domestic duties. And again, court cards are not male or female. It's masculine energy, feminine energy. But he's looking right over his shoulder. And this is what makes it exciting, because where's the story going to go, right? It goes to the Six of Swords. So, as kings, we all have our bills to pay. As kings, we all have work we need to go to or do and get things done. And that can be what? Mentally taxing? Sure. When we come across swords, swords are our thoughts, our ideas. Swords are even sometimes our anxieties, right? But when we have a six is where we get to focus on adulting allergies. That's funny. Sixes are about harmony, improvement, things getting better. Okay? So when we have the Six of Swords, it's about moving past some of the cares that we have, taking care of some of the cares that we have, about allowing ourselves a mental break to move forward. So the Six of Swords is a good way of acknowledging the adulting that we do, and then giving ourselves a break for a job semi well done. We're not at 10, but we're doing stuff, and it's about giving ourselves credit for that so that we can get some mental relief. And then we move to the next card, which is the Ace of Cups. And aces are what? They're our seeds. They're about our new beginnings, right? Ace is number one so that we can move forward. So with the King of Coins, this is us taking care of our basics around our house, our home, and our kingdom. But trying to find some kind of relief. Because when we can relax and say, yeah, there's still things that need to be done. Yeah, but there's also things that are now in the past that we can be grateful for. And when we find a focus like that, where we can ride along this river and find a less turbulent route for a little while, acknowledging, okay, and being the King of Coins, doing something today that we might have been putting off that will give us that extra breath. Because we find when we do that, we're open to new ideas. We're open to, cups are spirituality, emotions, and feelings. We are open to allowing extra light in, extra positive. And here's the advice card, which is the Ace of Coins. So again, aces are our seeds. Aces are our new beginnings. So the advice here is that as we are reflecting on those things that might be causing us stress, the Ace of Coins is about going back to the basics. It's about acknowledging, you know what, maybe I haven't even started this yet, but at least if I can start this today, don't need to finish it. If I can start it today, then I can reach at least some fragment of the Six of Swords. Maybe I can find a mental relaxation so that I can focus on anything except all of the problems I might be dealing with. Or all of those things that might be weighing me down right now. Or even if it's just all those things that it's adulting, it's what I do. but I'm going to take a breath. And I'm going to find something that's going to give me my, my spirituality or my emotions or my feelings, something that's going to give it that spark. Because an ace is a spark. And with the Ace of Coins advice, it's about planting the seed, finding the focus to be able to help our king along. So, with that, I hope everybody here has that amazing first day of the week. Amazing first day for the rest of our lives. All that other wonderful stuff. And I will be back here again. And I agree, it is a lovely way to start the week. Thanks again, everybody. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance.